Hey guys, it's Shani and I'm back with an episode of Shani's Lab. So I wanted to come on here and talk about Tariq Nasheed being banned from the UK. Now this happened a few days ago. He was going to his premiere of Hidden Colors 5, and he said he was trying to board his flight in the UK. They printed out this paper, well I mean not the UK, the airport printed out this paper letting him know that, he was banned, from entering in the UK. So, they tried to get his wife, they were like, well, you aren't banned, you can still go. But, they told us that, we're not allowed to let him on this flight. So, he's working with his team of lawyers to find out, exactly what that means because, the UK was very vague when they banned him. Now, the premiere here in Colors 5, which is The Art of Black Warfare, a lot of people paid for their early screening tickets. People were flying in from different cities and things of that nature so they could come and watch the premiere. And, it's good that the people of UK were like, well, wait a minute, we paid for these tickets, you can't necessarily tell the people what they can and cannot watch. And I don't understand how you block, a movie from being, screened, to people who paid their money to see it. Now, the craziest thing about this whole thing is they're not giving him a reason as to why it was banned. Now, he know, we know, it's because they don't want people watching the Hidden Color series. The Hidden Color series was groundbreaking ever since the first one dropped. It is now on its 5th installment, and people, are interested in, studying, white culture, and white supremacy just as well as they're interested in studying the black community, and our history, ways to, how are we as a people. It's basically, a couple of the movies, definitely majority of them dig into black culture, black history, things you should know as a black person, especially as a black American, and even, the worldwide black diaspora. It's a really good documentary, showcasing, who we are as a people, what we've done, and what's been left out, of history, and how, we've been pushed out of history. Now, Tyreek is unsure, if his ban in the UK means all, means, the entire, Europe, like, where can he go, because, the UK, Europe, they have a lot of, what's he call them, Commonwealth countries. And, when you have the Commonwealth countries, he wants to know, am I not allowed to go to those either, am I banned from the whole, like what's going on, and I just think that, that's not right. He's a film producer, he produces his own films, he has a production company, he employs a lot of black people. And honestly, I just think that the UK didn't want this black man screening another one of his, legendary films, over in, their country, which, you can feel that way, but to actually ban him, was a lot, that was a lot. So I've ordered my copy of Hidden Colors 5. I can't wait for it to come. If you haven't ordered your copy of Hidden Colors 5, make sure you definitely get it. Watch it, support it. It's number one. It's becoming the number one movie. So make sure you check it out. And them banning it, actually they just gave it a lot of free press because now people are like, well, why would they ban it? Is it that serious? What's in the documentary? So the UK didn't do anything besides give him a bunch of free promotion. And I really do just want to say and give a good shout out to the people of the UK, all of the people who were basically like, no, whoa. Because, people were like, well, wait a minute. We paid for this, and again, isn't this against some type of censorship law or whatever, like something's got to give, So when these things happen, we should, stand behind people. We should support them because it's not like, he's dropping some poisonous so-called hip-hop album into young people's ears. He's not, wishing death upon anybody. He's not inciting any type of violence or danger or anything of that nature. It's simply just about, black culture, black history, and what we can do as a black people, to better ourselves. Like the documentaries are very, very good. Make sure you check it out. If you haven't checked out Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, and 4, make sure you watch those as well. Please buy the DVDs, support people like Tariq Nasheed, because we need to support, our black men.